I am the shore and the ocean, awaiting myself on both sides. Success is a lousy teacher. It seduces smart people into thinking they can't lose. Our ability to adapt is amazing. Our ability to change isn't quite as spectacular. Once you realize you deserve better, letting go will be the best decision ever. If you want more, you have to require more from yourself. Adapt what is useful, reject what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. Deeds will not be less valiant because they are unpraised. If at first you don't succeed, remove all evidence you ever tried. Failure is not when you fail once, but when you refuse to learn from your mistake. Between living and dreaming, there is a third thing. Guess it. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Other people's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. Your direction is more important than your speed. Don't worry about the negative people may say about you. Learn from it and move on. You are in charge of your own happiness. You don't need to wait for other people's permission to be happy. If a man could have half of his wishes, he would double his troubles. I knew I was alone in a way that no earthling has ever been before. Sometimes one pays most for the things one gets for nothing. Do not take life too seriously. You will never get out of it alive. Do good, live in the most positive and joyful way possible every day. Don't complain about the snow on your neighbor's roof when your own doorstep is unclean. You can't always be right, but you can be wrong a lot less. Life is 10% what you make it, and 90% how you take it. What you do is what matters, not what you think or say or plan. Life is a full circle, widening until it joins the circle motions of the infinite. Anger dwells only in the bosom of fools. Life would be unbearably dull if we had answers to all our questions. It is an acceptance of being uncomfortable that drives change. Everything in life is speaking in spite of its apparent silence. He will win who, prepared himself, waits to take the enemy unprepared. We swallowed the chaos because we knew we didn't want to be ordinary. A man should look for what is and not for what he thinks should be. Misconceptions play a prominent role in my view of the world. My only advice is to stay aware, listen carefully, and yell for help if you need it. A human being is part of a whole called by us the universe. The language of light can only be decoded by the heart. The nourishment of body is food, while the nourishment of the soul is feeding others. Remove the clowns from your life before you become one. If you have the courage to begin, you have the courage to succeed. Nothing can be more hurtful to your heart than betraying yourself. If it keeps you happy, keep it quiet. Focus on making yourself better, not on thinking that you are better. The fear of appearances is the first symptom of impotence. You don't put your life into your books, you find it there. Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. The journey is what brings us happiness, not the destination. Perfect happiness is the absence of striving for happiness. Every ounce of my cynicism is supported by historical precedent. If you fight with all your might, there is a chance of life, whereas death is certain if you cling to your corner. A conscious human is driven by their conscience, not popular opinion. In order to change the world, you have to get your head together first. A lion chased me up a tree, and I greatly enjoyed the view from the top. A real scientist solves problems, not wails that they are unsolvable. Start writing, no matter what. The water does not flow until the faucet is turned on. Instinct is a makeshift, an admission of helplessness before the problem of reality. In the end, it will all work out okay. The end isn't final if we're not okay with it. Belief can be manipulated. Only knowledge is dangerous. Never say that I have taken it, only that I have given it back. The worst part of being okay is that okay is far from happy. Forget what hurts you, but never forget what it taught you. Receive with simplicity everything that happens to you. Follow your heart, then root its longing with the facts. I believe in spectacles, but I think eyes necessary too. It is the privilege of the gods to want nothing, and of godlike men to want little. Your time is way too valuable to be wasting on people that can't accept who you are. People, in general, would rather die than forgive. It's that hard. Keep working hard, and you can get anything that you want. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. A kind gesture can reach a wound that only compassion can heal. If at first you don't succeed, destroy all evidence that you tried. Strange how the best moments of our lives we scarcely notice except in looking back. Maybe some things aren't meant to be known. Maybe they're just meant to be accepted. An opinion should be the result of thought, not a substitute for it. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. We must live together as brothers or perish together as fools. Be like seeds. Do not see dirt thrown at you as your enemy, but as ground to grow. Leadership is all about making things to move forward, not backward. An unexciting truth may be eclipsed by a thrilling falsehood. All religions, arts, and sciences are branches of the same tree. Where humanity sowed faith, hope, and unity, joy's garden blossomed. And there are really never endings, happy or otherwise. I'm just doing me, and to me, that's what got me this far. Être dans le vent, c'est avoir le destin des feuilles mortes. Anything not worth doing is worth not doing well. Think about it. Men of this world all rejoice in others being like themselves and object to others not being like themselves. Hearts can't be broken because they're made of marzipan. Serious thinkers are few, and the world is ruled by crude ideas. You never know who you're inspiring or uninspiring. People notice more than you think. Growth and advancement happen outside the comfort zone. If the enemy has occupied them before you, do not follow him, but retreat and try to entice him away. People who keep stiff upper lips find that it's damn hard to smile. Knowledge of the enemy's dispositions can only be obtained from other men. Fear is the polio of the soul, which prevents our walking by faith. Do not swallow bait offered by the enemy. Do not interfere with an army that is returning home. Time is precious, but truth is more precious than time. Small good decisions will lead you to the glorious path of success. I have never known any distress that an hour's reading did not relieve. If you wish to be out front, then act as if you were behind. The perfect man uses his mind as a mirror. It grasps nothing. It regrets nothing. It receives, but does not keep. There is no greater danger than underestimating your opponent.